So then comes Akon City.
Right. That's the future.
Okay. So
Vlad, that shit.
let me try to get my head around this. So did this come before or after Black Panther?
That actually came before Black Panther,
Okay.
but it wasn't promoted Black Panther-ish until after Black Panther.
Right, because you're trying to call it a real life Wakanda.
Well,
did you call it that, or someone else said that?
Yeah, the media ran with that.
Okay, media ran with
that. I did admire the Black Panther movie, and I did say that Black Panther is a look of what Africa's future can look like. I did say that publicly, and I think after that they kind of ran with that.
So, from what I understand, the president of Senegal gave you 3 square miles of land.
Well, this is the thing. I had to actually buy the land.
Okay.
So it wasn't gifted to me, but what the president and the government are doing, they're actually laying the foundation for all the infrastructure on the land, like the basic sewage, electricity, things like that. All the things that have to be set forth for me to build the city on top of.
Okay.
And they give me 100% full, support.
Right. So it's going to include roads, a hospital,
right,
houses,
right,
hotels,
yeah,
a police station,
yeah,
a waste facility,
yeah,
a school, and a solar power plant, of course.
Solar power plants, theme parks,
all
that, man, boat docks.
And it's called Akon City.
It's the Akon City. Yeah. That's phase 1, though.
How crazy is that? You were, raised in this country.
Right.
And now you're going to have your own city. You're not going to be the president or the mayor. You're going to have a city named after you. Does that just blow your mind when you think about that?
You know what? There used to be moments and times where I thought that was impossible, but that was before I used to go to Africa. When I was here in America, I couldn't even think that big. It's impossible because something like that couldn't never happen.
You can't have Akon City in the U.S.
There's no way.
No.
There's just no way. So, but there, I could do that. Like the same way I couldn't have a utility company in America. Just imagine me living in Atlanta and trying to start my own utility company. Georgia Power would shut me down like this. Yeah. The government would shut me down like this. There's no way.
But out there,
it's open.
Right. And the whole thing is going to be run off Acoin?
That's
the cryptocurrency?
Yeah, the cryptocurrency, Acoin. You could say the city's financial infrastructure would be built off the Acoin platform.
Yeah. I mean, I've publicly said I'm not a big fan of cryptocurrency myself. I've never invested in it. Mm-hmm. I'm a stock guy.
That's the thing. A lot of people think that cryptocurrency is something to invest in. That's where you go wrong. That's like investing in the American dollar. You don't invest in the dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You use a dollar to invest. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think when people start to understand money itself, they'll understand the value of what cryptocurrency is to tomorrow's future. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Akon City with Acoin being the currency.
Right.
Why not use the Senegalese? What's the Senegalese currency called?
CFA? No, never. I would never use that.
Why is that?
Because it's owned by the French.
Ah, so this is how you're getting around that whole colonial.
Right. I don't want the French owning my city. How about when you go into my city, you're gonna have to exchange your CFA for currency.
For Acoins.
That's the only way you can spend it. The CFA won't be no good in the city.
And when are they saying this is gonna actually launch?
We actually start construction in January. We start construction in January.
Okay, I guess it was a $6 billion consortium.
Yes, a $6 billion project. Damn. Phase 1 starts in January. And it's a 3-year bill for phase 1 and phase 2, 5 years.
So in 18 years. So 18 years total?
No, 10 years total. The full city will be completely finished.
So by 2030?
Oh, by 2030, we'll be building phase 4 and 5.
Okay, so when can I go visit Akon City?
You will be able to go visit Akon City by 2026. Like literally live in it. Wow. You can visit before then because the city will be open by 2024.
That's so crazy.
The city will be open by that time.
I can't even put my head around it, honestly.
But you can actually
Vlad City, as I say it out loud, I can't even picture doing something like that.
No, but I'm telling you, go to Africa. You better think about it.
Okay.
And it'll actually be possible.
Yeah, because I guess you bought thousands of acres of land in Africa?
Right. Yeah, 2,000 acres.
2,000 acres in Senegal?
I started, in Senegal. I bought 2,000 acres to start. And then when I thought about building the city, that's when I went to go see the government. And they had areas like opportunity zones that they already had set aside. And when I saw this one specific one, I can say the government gifted it to me because they couldn't have. It could have definitely went to what they agenda wanted it to be, but they was like, you know what? We love your idea. We're behind you. That land is yours to do what you see, please. Just show us the proof. Show us the proof of finance. Show us the actual master plan of the city, and then we'll gift it to you, and you can go.
I mean, how big of a team of people do you need to pull off a new city?
It's getting bigger and bigger every day. Like
Thousands
right now,
of people?
No, it won't take thousands of people, but it will take hundreds.
Okay.
You know, but to start, I got a team of 15 people. One on the infrastructure side, one on the feasibility studies, one doing agriculture, one doing infrastructure, medical research, digital research. I mean, financial research. You got it's all kind of teams. And then when you start talking about the financial aspect of how everything is going to get paid for, the companies and vendors that's going to be sitting on the land, their leasing agreements, what their concepts are to make sure it's not attached or even not in common with other people that's there to keep the city sustainable in different ways. It's just a lot of strategic decisions to be made with certain people.
Well, it's located in Senegal.
It's in the heart of Senegal, right by the new international airport.
So does the president preside over that particular city, or is it
sovereign? The president is always going to reside over anything in Senegal.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Right. So it's not like it's a different country.
Well, the goal is for it to be an opportunity-free zone where you don't pay taxes.
You don't pay taxes.
Right. I want to make it to where you
Senegal
don't pay taxes.
agreed to this.
That's what we're negotiating now.
Okay.
But it's going to happen. It's going to happen because we need an opportunity zone there. We need a free zone if you want to invest, if you want to attract investors. They want to be able to park their money like how could they do it in Bahamas or in Seychelles and
Dubai
places like that.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Right. Because you want them to be able to know that their money is going to be secure and they can actually put their monies into something into the country that's going to actually be taxable.
And
you follow what I'm saying?
And is the police force still going to be able to enforce laws?
Oh yeah,
in your city?
Yep, they'll be able to enforce laws, but we're going to have obviously independent police force there that works. Like we're going to have our own infrastructure all the way around the board. Our own fire departments, own police stations, own everything.
That's so crazy.
But it'll work in conjunction with the government, though.
No, man. I mean, the guy that I met 15 years ago has his own city. Like it's just like if someone would have told me that, that guy's doing the hook to Baby Bash right now.
Right.
He gonna have his own city one day.
No, but when you think about it, it's just real estate. If you dumb it all the way down, it's just real estate. Because right now you can go buy 2,000 acres and just build your own city, really.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Kanye just bought a whole big old plot of land. He planned to build his own city too.
Yeah, but he's not going to have his own police station. He's not going to have his own fire department.
If you do it in America, he's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I told him straight up, I said, bro, if you want to maximize on your city, and it could be something of generational wealth that you can control for the rest of your life and your family bloodline can benefit from, it needs to be in Africa. 1,000%.
I mean, that's why I'm looking at land in Atlanta right now, just so I can have a family, multi-generational kind of estate.